everyone, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hi, hello, my name is Rashida and I'm a stay-at-home work from home mom of 4 beautiful children. We have Giselle, Malachi, Nasir, and Naomi, and here on this channel we like to provide you with all types of motivation. We have cleaning motivation, laundry motivation, mommy motivation, just realistic motivation to help you get you through your day, week, month, and year. So if that is something that you're interested in, please consider joining our family. All you have to do is hit that subscribe button and make sure your notifications are on so you will not miss an upload. For today's video, I am bringing you some laundry motivation and extreme closet organization. Now, my kids have shared a room for the past 2 years, and now we have officially transitioned them into their own rooms. And when I say their own rooms, I mean a girl's room and a boy's room, because the previous situation was the 3 oldest shared a room. I had a single bed for Giselle and then a bunk bed for the boys. And then Naomi, who is currently a year old, me and her co-slept in the same room. Now she transitioned from a taller bed in my room to a twin bed in her sister's room. Now, we have already made the transition as far as moving the beds into separate rooms, but everything else was kind of pretty much how it was. And now we are going to start the process of actually making their room theirs. So the first thing that I need to do is their closets. And this is going to be a huge task, only because 1, there's a ton of laundry involved. 2, I have to move all the clothes and separate the clothes. 3, did I mention how much laundry I still have to do to make sure that everything is put up? And 4, we are switching out finally our summer clothes, so I have to pack up the summer clothes and unpack the winter clothes, plus we got new winter clothes, so it's just a task. Okay, so that is what we're going to do here today. So in the midst of me just talking that whole time, I went ahead and cleared out the closet. This is the closet that is now in the girls' room. And I just took everything out. So the boys' clothes was in here, Giselle's clothes was in here. So I took everything out so we could get a fresh start. And here I am just going to be taking some all-purpose cleaner, and I'm going to wipe down all the shelves in here. I think the last time that I really deep cleaned this closet is when we first moved in. So it's been a couple years since I deep cleaned. I always did organization in this closet, especially when we had moved Nasir, who is now 4, up here, because he used to co-sleep with me as well. And then we transitioned to him up here. I had to do a lot of organization to try to fit 3 kids' clothes into this closet, and this is a pretty big closet. As you can see, it's a walk-in closet and it has a lot of shelving and organization, but again, with 3 kids and all their stuff, I had to get creative in here. I also had to make sure that I gave the closet a good vacuuming, because one of the attic's access point is inside of their closet, and we recently had to go up here because we was hearing a little bit of noise, so we had to make sure that it wasn't like any animals or if we needed to do anything. So we recently went up there, which caused a little bit of a mess. So some of the insulation did come down, and we all know, especially the pink insulation, it can make you itchy. So again, I wanted to make sure that all that was up because we don't want any kind of problems. It's already becoming winter, so our skin is already going to be a little bit drier. I don't need more issues with skin on top of the winter skin itself. So that's why I did this. I don't have the attachment. I have no idea where my attachments is, so I have to kind of do this little trick what I'm doing now, where I have to dab in the corners instead of just running it a clean line, if that makes any sense. But I'm just going to be quiet and finish vacuuming. All right, now that everything is out of the closet, I went ahead and separated it as I was taking it out the closet. So all of Giselle's stuff is right here, And then the boys that came out the closet, I just went ahead and put it in their room. So what you're seeing me do right now is you see all these are summer clothes. So I need to pack up the summer clothes, and as I'm going through it, I'm going to be taking out what needs to be donated, because we are in a decluttering phase, if you will, and I just don't want to keep anything that's unnecessary. So we're just going to be going through and separating, taking all the hangers out, because this is going to be packed up in a bucket that's going to be stored under their beds. They have a lot of clothes, well, not a ton of clothes, but they have enough clothes to where I can't keep their clothes out year round. I have to switch it up by season. So that's what I am currently going to be doing right now. As I'm taking them off the hangers, I'm going to be folding them up, because like I said, they're going to be stored neatly in a bucket under their bed. This is the bucket that I was mentioning earlier. As you can see, it has winter clothes in it right now. So I'm just going to be taking these out and hanging them up in the closet so I can put the summer clothes in here. As I am, putting her clothes in her closet, I am going to be semi-organizing it as I go along. So I have her shirts, her long sleeve shirts that are going to be put on one side, and then we have the sweaters and jackets in thicker materials that are going to be put on another side. This back wall here is organized into 4 different parts, so it has 4 different poles for you to hang your clothes on, and this is just going to make it easier when I check the weather and I lay out their clothes for the week. If it's going to be a warmer day, of course they're going to have like a long sleeve shirt on, but if it's going to be a colder day, I may go for the thicker material or the sweaters. So it just makes my life easier instead of trying to go through everything and see what material is what. It's just the way my brain works. So that's what we are currently working on right now. And did I mention that we were still behind on laundry? So all throughout this process, you're going to be seeing me do a laundry. So this is basket number 1 that I need to put up. And in the midst of putting this stuff up, again, we have to organize because that's what we're doing in this video. So the stuff that needs to be packed up, I have to put it in one pile. The stuff that needs to be donated, I need to put it in another pile. And the stuff that needs to be actually put up and hung up, I need to put it in a completely different pile. So that is what we're going to be doing. So it's going to take a little bit longer than normal for me to actually put up all of these clothes. now we are going to be working on basket number 2 here. As you can see, a lot of clothes. Now, you know, I was so far behind on laundry. If I had to start putting the clean loads in plastic bags, that's how you know it's just taking over. So this is what the girl's closet is looking like so far. All of her clothes, well, her sweaters and long sleeves and jeans are in here. I haven't done Naomi's side yet, so we're going to get to that a little bit later. But here I got her extra comforter, some shoes up here for her. And like her winter shoes, like her boots and stuff, we keep downstairs because I just don't want her tracking mud and, you know, stuff outside when it rains and snows. So that stuff is kept downstairs, but her sneakers and stuff can stay up here. And that's with just some extra wipes. And these are this is going to be Naomi's side, so we'll get to that later. Now we are moving on to the boys' closet. As you can see, it's just one shelf at the top going all the way across. I personally felt like that was a lot of wasted space, especially for younger boys, maybe older boys, because their clothes are larger. But for now, we are going to maximize the potential in this closet, and we're going to be adding some more organizational items. So this is just a little cubicle. I got it from the back of the girls' closet because they really didn't need it because they had enough room and enough shelving and hanging space and stuff like that. I'm also going to be adding 2 cubicles on each side because, again, I do have 2 boys that are going to be in this room, and each of them is going to have a side. And this is really simple way to maximize the space instead of me drilling another shelf into the wall. This was super simple. I already had the cubicle organizers, and I already had the slim shelf right here. So I just put 2 and 2 together just to make it work. So this is what it is looking like so far, but we are not done yet. I'm also going to be adding like another hanging shelf bar, and I actually got this from Target. It was only $12, and it is a lifesaver. I absolutely love this. It's adjustable, so you can make it as long or as short as you need it. And as you can see, it just gives me more hanging space because their clothes are on the smaller side. So I just wanted more hanging space for them like the girls have in their closet. So technically they have 4 hanging spaces as well. The up top shelf, and then I bought 2 of these little adjustable shelf rods, or whatever you want to call it. So this is what the boys' clothes are looking like currently. As you can see, we got stuff just thrown in the corner here. This is their bucket of their winter clothes that was packed up from last year. So the first thing that I'm going to do is go through and separate who it belongs to, and in the process of that, I am going to be putting some stuff aside that needs to be donated. I need to put some stuff aside that is in between kids as far as sizes, so that means I need to pack them up and save them for next year or the year after that, because they are only 2 years apart. So I like to, keep this cycle going as far as if one is done with it, pass it on to another if it's still in good shape. So we are just going to be going through the exact same thing that we did in the girls' clothes with the boys' clothes. Now that everything is separated by which kid, I'm gonna go ahead and start putting stuff in the closet, and I'm starting off with their t-shirts. Now I know it is fall winter time, but I like to keep their t-shirts out, or their short sleeve shirts out all year round, because one, I like to layer their clothes with it. If it's too cold, like I'll put a t-shirt and then, a long sleeve or a sweater on. And 2, they like to lounge around in t-shirts. They don't really do pajamas anymore since they are a little bit older. My boys are 6 and 4, and they just would really walk around in just t-shirts and shorts. If I let them, they probably walk around with nothing, but t-shirts and shorts I'm cool with, so I just keep them out all year round so they have access to it and they can be comfortable. Now we are back. We're going to work on some more laundry, and I want to get every single piece of laundry washed because, like I said, I am packing up the summer clothes. We are donating, we are decluttering, we are organizing. So I need to make sure that all of this, when I'm done, is done. Like, this job is done. I don't want to be like, oh, next week when I wash, I'm gonna have to do it all over again, and then the week after that do it all over again. No, I need it done now. So this was a very long process for me, but in the end we got it done. So right now I'm just going to be separating the clothes that are currently dirty so I can go ahead and get them washed and together. Yeah, do not pay any attention to what my child is wearing. As I was putting out clothes and organizing clothes, she decided that she wanted to put on the dress. And then she saw this little fur vest hoodie thing and she wanted to put it on as well. So, you know, whatever. I just let her do her thing. So don't be coming for my child. She's beautiful. Now we're going to be working on Giselle's dresser, and it just needs some organization. This has become a little sloppy. She did really good for a very long time, but things just started happening, life started happening, and when I'm putting stuff up, sometimes I just, didn't feel like doing the whole organizational thing, and it just got a little messy, and she just continued doing her thing, and it just got even more messier. So now we're going to take our time and just get it together. These are her t-shirts. Again, I like to keep her t-shirts out as well, just not in the closet because there's really no space, and she has this dresser here, so why not utilize it? So I'm just going to be folding all her t-shirts up this way so we know exactly what it is when I put it in the drawer. I absolutely love this method. I think I found this method, what is it? The Marie, what's her name? You guys know what I'm talking about. That whole thing that came out, the tidy lady, like what is it? Does this spark joy? That lady? Do y'all know what I'm talking about? I know you know what I'm talking about. But I found this photo method from her years ago, and I haven't went back since. All right, you guys, so all of the laundry has been washed, dried, and now I'm going to be folding everything because we need to continue this process and get it done. Okay, so we are done. I'm so happy with how everything came out. So this is the girls' closet, and as you can see, I got some stuff out of reach, so Naomi, the 1-year-old, can't get to it. So these are Giselle's clothes. I told you guys that I separated by the material as far as like sweater and just t-shirts. So that's that, and then her jeans are at the bottom. These are Naomi's clothes as far as her sweaters and long sleeves. She has jeans and stuff at the bottom. Her pants, her leggings, all that kind of stuff is at the bottom shelves. This is just some more of Giselle's stuff, and then I got the shoes up here. We got Naomi's out the way. I need to put hers up because she just likes to get them and lose them. So moving on to the boys' closet, this is what we're looking like. Each side is a different kids, and the shirts are at the top. The long sleeve shirts and sweaters and stuff are at the top, and then the jeans and t-shirts are at the bottom. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video and got tons and tons of motivation from it. As always, I appreciate you guys for watching, and I will see you in my next one.